enjoy the following informative and entertaining telephone etiquette video brought to you by the librarians at Potomac State College of West Virginia University. Having good phone manners is very important, especially at work. If you didn't use a landline house telephone while you were growing up, workplace telephone etiquette might be new to you. But don't worry. By the end of this presentation, you'll be answering the phone at the PSC library like a pro. First, when you are working in the library, always be listening for the of the telephone. When you hear that ring, don't freeze like a deer in the headlights. Go answer it. Don't stand there and stare at your coworkers. Don't look down at the floor and hope it will stop. Go pick up the receiver. I know this sounds simple and you might think this slide is crazy, but in the past we have actually had a lot of trouble getting our work-study students to pick up the phone. So, there you have the first and most important rule of telephone etiquette. When the phone rings, answer it. You should always answer the phone within the first 3 rings. Say the name of the library and use a pleasant tone. Remember to actually smile. It may sound crazy, but it's been proven that when speaking on the phone, people can hear the smile in your voice when there is a smile on your face. In fact, your tone of voice matters just as much as the words you're saying. You can test this out by talking to a dog or cat. No matter how nice your words are, if you say them in a gruff and disinterested tone, "You're the best dog in America. You're my favorite friend. What a good cat," the pet gets upset. Well, it's the same with your callers. Make sure you sound friendly and have that smile on your face and in your voice. When answering the phone at work, it's important to identify the library and yourself. You could be like the cable company and say, "Good afternoon, you've reached Potomac State College Library of West Virginia University. This is Virginia speaking. How may I help you?" But that's way too long. What a mouthful. We like to go for something a little simpler around here, like Potomac State College Library, Virginia speaking. If you're using a friendly tone of voice, this is the perfect greeting when answering the library telephone. When speaking with callers, remember to use a more formal manner of speaking, as if you were talking to an older relative who you don't often see. That means lots of pleases and thank yous, and don't be a mushmouth. Make sure you speak clearly to your caller. Many of our incoming calls are requests for general information, which you can easily provide. However, other callers might ask questions you don't know the answers to, or they might want to speak to a particular library staff member. When this happens, don't just cover up the receiver with your hand and guess at who's calling, like one of our work-study students who said, I think it's that red-headed guy who fixes all the computers." Newsflash, when you do that, the caller can hear you. Be professional. Get the caller's name, ask politely if they can hold, and then put them on hold using the hold button on the telephone. If the person the call is for is not available, you might have to take a message. Use the pink message pads to make sure you record all the important information about the call and the caller, such as the caller's name, the date and time of the call, contact information for the caller, and any important message. Then, make sure the message makes its way to the library staff member the call was intended for. Tape it to that person's computer or door if you have to. Good telephone manners are really important at work, and not just here at the library, but at any job. Employers want workers with good people skills, and the way you present yourself and represent your organization over the telephone is a big part of that. I promise you, learning good phone etiquette now will pay off in the long run. So, in a nutshell, when the telephone rings in the Potomac State College Library, remember the 3 P's. Run for it, pronto! Use a polite tone and speak in a professional manner with full sentences. And don't mumble. Thanks for your help, and we look forward to working with you this semester.